Well, good morning, guys, and welcome to the show. We have another car from Knowledge Fest Vegas. This one, well, I'm excited to show you guys this one, as all cars. I know it seems that way, but this one especially, because these amplifiers that are in this car, well, I have a special place in my heart for these. I don't own any, but I really want to. So let's go take a look, and I'm gonna introduce you to the guy, well, who owns the car. Well, good afternoon, Wayne. How are you?
Hi. How you doing, Dean?
I'm great. What do we have here today, sir?
So what you're looking at here is my 2018 Tesla Model X with the Focal Utopia M.
Is it a full Utopia M system?
It's a full Utopia M system.
Ooh.
It's about as full as you'll get, at least enough to make you enjoy your music. So
awesome. What do we have underneath the hood today?
So what we got over here is we've got two Mosconi Pro 530 amplifiers. So these are a 5-channel. We're running one on the left side of the car and one on the right side of the car.
Really? I've always wanted to do that. I never have.
Yeah, it's a good way to keep the left and right separation completely, absolutely, positively separated.
Yes.
So we have that. That's what you see in the amp rack here. And then we have the Mosconi Aerospace sound processor, 12-channel processor, and a small 4-channel amplifier for the rear speakers.
Which one do you have for the rears?
The Mosconi, it's a Mosconi D100.4.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So there's factory rear speakers, so they don't need a lot of power, and they're mostly run through the processor for tuning and giving a spatial feel to the sound.
Cool. So it's a full Utopia M system, which I'm actually excited to because I haven't heard one of those in a while. And I heard them when they first came out, and I've said on here before that I really didn't like them. So these are broken in.
Yes.
So I'm excited because I really wanted to give these a second chance because everyone just kind of hates on me because I'm like, I didn't like them. Okay. So for this is all on your shoulders now. You have to prove to me that I was wrong.
So can I tell you a little bit about how we came to build this? Okay.
Yes,
so
please.
In 2018, Focal introduced in October, November, SEMA show. They introduced the line with Utopia M speakers for the first time, and the demo was amazing. And something we all became aware of for Paragon, we realized that most people have never heard Utopia speakers, the previous generations, or especially these new ones that are amazing. So we thought, we need to really build a dedicated demo vehicle that's going to be out and a lot of people are going to see. And knowing that, we wanted to make it, we knew that with this launch of this product, it couldn't be good. It had to be over the top fantastic. So no pressure on the install there, right?
Yeah.
So, and that's exactly what we set out to do here. And I think as you see it and hear it, I think you'll be impressed.
I'm banking on it. I really want to be impressed. This is, you gotta understand, this is something I've really wanted to be impressed upon for a long time because back then when I listened to them, I was like, it wasn't my speed. And I was like, man, and everyone's like, you're nuts. And I'm like, I know. So what do we have for subs in this?
So what we have in the back here is we've got two Focal Utopia M 10s, or excuse me, 10 WM. So there's two woofers in there. They're 10-inch woofers. They're in a 1.5 cubic foot ported box. We've got them backfiring, so you can see them in here. And they fit really well under the factory panel. So I drive this car every day. It's always got rep stuff, products, samples.
Oh, yeah. It's a daily driver.
It's got this board that covers over here. It takes away very, very little of the sound, but it still gives me full trunk space, and because I do use the car every day, but I still want to hear some bass. For speakers in the front half of the car here, we have the factory dash location, which houses the 3.5 inch Utopia M speakers. Those are in the factory dash location, firing up towards the windshield. And then on the pillars, we've got the Utopia TBM tweeters up in the pillar. They're mounted up. We made them as high as possible, but we didn't really want to build custom pillars or anything fancy like that because we wanted it to look factory, and we wanted to demonstrate how good you could make it sound without altering the vehicle. And then the last component of front speakers is the factory location for the 8-inch woofers in the door. So the car came with factory 8-inch woofers in the door, and it was interesting. These are like 1 ohm 8-inch woofers in the door, 2 ohm 3-inch mids, and 4 ohm tweeters factory.
Okay.
So, you know, it's a little interesting when people want to go and upgrade them.
Yeah, you're not doing that without power for sure.
No.
Speaking of upgrading, how was this run? Is it high level?
So the way we have it set up, we have it for two types of application. We have it where we can run everything through the factory, and that's how we have it set up. We have it to where we're taking the speaker level into the sound processor, and it's going straight into the sound processor. And then I also have a Mosconi high-res Bluetooth streaming device that I can play direct from my whatever phone or whatever music source directly to there, so I can bypass all of the factory sound processing and hear it directly.
Nice. What is in the rear? The factory speakers, you said?
So the factory has rear speakers, and we thought, well, we're really not going to pay any attention to the rears, but you know what? Maybe somebody sits in the back, so why not put something in the back? And when you sit in the back, it's nice to have a little bit of sound.
Yes.
And since that's all came about, Mosconi rewrote their software and added some new cool features to it that actually allow you to kind of make it more like, almost like Dolby Pro Logic, where it's got not only just a delay, but it extracts the vocal out of it, so it gives you a completely different sound experience. But the factory rear speakers are just the 6.5-inch speakers in the door, back doors, and the very back hatch is a 3-inch and a tweeter, or a pair of them in the back hatch. So
there's a 3-way set back there too?
Yeah, effectively. I mean, it's a 3 and a tweeter there, and then they're coax in the back doors.
Okay, that's it. So let's sit back, relax, and take a little listen to this. As before, any one of these videos you see, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna enjoy the system. We're gonna play some cool songs that he thinks sound really awesome in this, and then we'll come back and we'll listen to, and you'll get little clips of those just to get an idea of the type of music we're listening to. And then we'll come back and we'll play some DRM free music so that you can really appreciate what it sounds like with a longer listening test. I'm gonna tell you this, Wayne. People have told me I had to hear this because this is the best sounding car here. Whether that's true or not, that's what everyone is telling me.
Okay.
I know you want me to tell you I love it. And I do, I actually love it. It sounds amazing. The spaciousness on this is great. It just sounds good. Yes, you've changed my mind. Now that I've heard these speakers and they're actually...
the way they're supposed to be heard.
Yes, broken in and not just... We played the music I like. It sounded great. So yeah, I'm sold. I like it. I'm not gonna go buy a pair, but I am sold. I like them. So well, yes, guys.
I understand.
I know. No, this does sound great. I feel we have similar music listening like styles, because it's not what I heard before. It was just like, this is mellow. It's sharp where it needs to be sharp. It's tamed, it's controlled. It really does sound great. Thank you for spending the time with me today and let me hear this.
Thank you. Thank you for the time.
All right, guys. There you go. Another one in the books. Thank you so much for watching. As always, you guys have a great day. We'll see you later next time. Bye.